What's up, guys? Monster X Talis back here with another video, or Bazinga, or T-Busy, or whatever you want to call me. Today, we're gonna be all up in this mug. After doing the rebuild, we're gonna tear off at least one valve cover and check out the rockers, push rods, and just make sure everything is still properly adjusted and tight and wearing good. Emphasis on wearing good because I personally measured the geometry in here and selected components respectively. So we're gonna come back in here and double check my work. Get my short butt up here, down in here, trying to get to the valve cover. The driver's side's a lot easier to get to than the passenger side, so we're gonna start there, see how that looks, and then go from there, determine if we want to take off the upper and lower intake, and then eventually the passenger side valve cover. In order for me to get to this driver's side valve cover, I gotta remove this intake ducting, and then coil bracket down here, and then some emissions devices that are definitely still connected and very operable at this point. I already played Guess the Right Size, and I won, so oh, why am I using a ratchet? I got electric tools. The old Ryobi special. This one's loud and doesn't really do a whole lot, which is perfect for these. Actually, I gotta move this. I'm gonna freaking hurt myself. Yeah, extendo. Let's do this. Whoa, I did not mean to take all that off. Poop me. That's what I get for using electric tools. Okay. Oh, I don't want it. This is already I should just give up. What was I thinking? What were you thinking? I want this guy, actually. Take off my ghetto positive crankcase ventilation setup here. Just a piece of heater hose. And then I have a very peculiar piece of bent stainless in here that acts as a little pipe. So custom. You can go over there. And then you'll notice too, I've already pre-labeled these spark plug wires. And you might be asking, well, Talon, why'd you do that? They just kind of like lay in there, and like this one's really short, and then this one's medium, and then this one's medium long, and that one's long. It's obvious. It's not obvious. I ended up buying 2 sets of spark plug wires for this because of these valve covers and some other components that I had. I was no longer able to use the stock lengths, so I used all of the larger sizes out of both sets, and as a result of that, some of these cables are a little longer than they need to be, so it's not intuitive anymore. Hey! Oh yeah. This would be so much easier if it was an EV, because there'd be no spark plugs. No, bad. We've acquired the right tools, and I have them in my awesome magnetic tray, so hopefully I don't drop them into the abyss. Just need somewhere middle to stick this to, and I'm sitting on the middle thing right now. I need a ferrous metal. I grabbed something that'll work on this guy. And I'll do this one manually, fine, I'll quit cheating. And then I'll probably grab this guy before it gets knocked into oblivion, thanks. Man, what freaking goober freaking put these in here, holy smokes. I'm not even on the right way. Don't want to scratch my billet aluminum fuel pressure regulator, that would suck. It's a joke because it's corroding, because it sits right under this hood line right here. And I don't know, I don't think it's supposed to do that, but it is. Oh, you dumb slut, spinning the whole stud. I don't want that. So I'm trying to take off this whole bracket of junk, and there's 2 studs that stick up that hold on this lower intake. I don't want to loosen the studs because I'm not trying to take the intake off. So I'm gonna grab a wrench and stick it in there. I have this wrench. This is not the one that I wanted though, but you know how it goes. You don't take the time to grab the right tool that'll make it easy because it's 5 steps away. Grab the one that might work if you really jammed in there and be really inconvenient. Or some channel locks. Yeah, those will back up. I have my wrench on there, good enough. We'll come back in. Oh yeah, she's on there. Can I see it? Oh yeah, it's right there. Nice. Nice. Woo! Yeah, you guys know that one. All right, sweet. Those are the two that are hard to get. There's just one left right here on this blue bracket. I painted that blue, by the way. No big deal. So gonna get that one, I guess. Is that this size or the other size? Definitely not that size. Probably this size. Oh yeah. Mechanic. I can't wait to show you guys this one when I get it out. It's so fun. You sit. Stay. Man, I need like a ninja pose to be in here. I have to keep all this stuff plugged in. Otherwise my truck gets really sad at me. It's like, hey, remember all that stuff that was installed in the factory? Where is it? I don't like the old wrench in the mouth trick. God damn. Nice. Yeah, okay. Let me just make sure you guys can see this. This one's pretty funny. There's two brackets here. And one of them's from a donor truck that I had at one point. So I welded two brackets together, and now that's my coil bracket. It's quite exciting. I just thought I'd show some of the tomfoolery that you can have when you do this stuff. Oh man, I need a pick. That's not coming off one of my fingies. Pick. Which one do I want? Oh man, we need one of those creepers that you can like lay down on. That would be so gangster. Maybe one day when I grow up, I can get one of those. Oh my god, these plugs are so freaking butt cheeks. Goodbye. Yeah, I got some house music on right now. Pretty hype. Nice. Baby, pick it up when you call it. Oh. Come on, nice. This freaking weird thing. So there was this bracket. You can see I cut it off, just a couple tack welds hold together. Sits in the truck like this. Where this drop down is would not have fit into here with those taller valve covers. So just a little close up, don't look too close. This was a temporary job that was not supposed to be permanent, and you know how those temporary fixes, if they're good enough, turn into permanent fixes. Now we're here. We can get right in here and take this valve cover off now. This one's pretty easy. Oh no, this came out. I better tighten that up later. I'm gonna grab some stuff, plug this hole, give this thing a blow job quick before I pop this valve cover off, because there's a lot of dirt leaves in there. Sweet, that'll work. You'll notice some beautiful red injectors in here that you may or may not be able to see. And those are your 30-pound-hour injectors. The stock ones in here, or that were in here, are 19-pound injectors. Nice, that's the right size. Maybe an extendo though. Oh, nice, I win. Ooh, I can't see. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need some dikes. I got a couple different flavors here. Not sure which one's actually gonna fit down in here. Ooh, little zip tie. Hold my wire harness to one of these. Man, I can't see with these freaking... Can someone invent some safety glasses that you can actually see out of? That would be so sick. Okay. Is there another one? I feel like there's one more on this side. If I remember correctly. Yeah, there is. Because I was the one who did it. Oh, Superman incoming. You guys can see the sweet custom tabs that I made. This is one thing I really like about old trucks. I can reach in here and put my foot on the engine cross member and just stand here. It's so nice. Also, partly because I'm a short king, is part of the reason I'm able to do this as well. But, you know, who's asking? I am just 10 million turns by hand so I don't drop this thing. Which, even if I dropped it, there's not really anywhere below this that super concerning for it to not be found again. Practice how you play, right? Sweet. And then this is one of my other favorite strategies. Taking bolts off. You got a bunch of them. My tray's already full. So pre-punch some holes in here. You can see in and out, inside towards the middle of the truck, outside, outside. And so that way, they're all the same, except some of them have, like that guy, that little tab. I made that myself. And you'll be able to see where it sits in a second here. I got one left, which is arguably the poopiest one to get to. The inside corner here. So I'll let you guys watch me struggle, I guess. Is there 2 zip ties? There's 100% 2 zip ties on there. Man, I'm so good at this, that thing won't go nowhere. I love blindly cutting zip ties that hold a wire harness on. And, you know, it's like, is that a zip tie? Is that a wire? Am I gonna hate myself in 5 minutes from now when the truck doesn't start? There we go. Nice. See my sweet little sandwich here. Oh, I got 1 hole left. Man, I love this game. It's so easy. Come on. Ugh. Another reason I'm not super concerned about coming in here and putting it back on is I have a really nice molded gasket with metal on it. So this would be fine to reuse as long as I don't over torque it versus some of the other ones would not be. Interesting. Those words right there, you can see they're not there anymore. I don't know if that's a rocker arm hitting them or bag casting. I don't know. Big, nice, thick aluminum. Yeah, it caused me more issues than help, but I mean, look at them. 347 stroker. Dude, that's sick. Sweet, we are in. Let's go. Fire up. I'm gonna clean up some of my tools here and get this situated for the next part, and then we'll dive in. Your first look is also my first look in here since I sealed this up and we first built it. First of all, just gonna go down the row, check the rocker arms themselves, make sure they're still not loose, and then we'll check the guide plates, and then so on and so forth. So that, not good. Well, not the end of the world, but not good. That's why I came in here to check. This one's uber tight, but it kind of looks like that's the one that's on the stroke right now. Yeah, pushrod's tight. That one's not good. Maybe we'll bring it in closer. Where's a good spot? You guys see any good spots? Oh, there's nowhere for me to put my feet. So I gotta hold this camera and then somehow balance in here. So I think that one's being pushed on right now. This one is loose. I can do that, which is not good. So we'll tighten that one up. And then in here, these are the guide plates. They keep this push rod centered. Those also should be tight. So I'm just gonna get my finger in there. All right, we're good all the way down there. So an important thing to know here as I go through and check these, it's not easy to see which ones are being loaded and which ones are not. So I will go through, turn the engine over a little bit, and then come back in and check, right? Because this one's really tight right now, which it looks like it's being pushed up on, which is then pushing the rocker arm down, opening the valve, which is fine. But in order for me to check if it's loose or not, it can't be loaded. So I'm gonna go through, write some stuff down, which ones I wanna check, which ones are good and whatever. So, you might also be wondering, oh, I see a 1.6 stamped on there, laser engraved, whatever it is. What is that? Well, that, my friends, is the ratio at which. So this thing's just like a big teeter-totter. So, ooh, I'm getting an advantage of 1.6 advantage from this side to that side. So inside of here, there's a little cap head screw that locks it. Metric, aka the wrong unit system. It's definitely not that one. Yeah, definitely not that one. What the heck? This is 3/16. We'll be careful. Oh, there we go. Looking at this, looks good. No crazy wear on it yet. Inside of here where the pushrod seats, I'm not seeing anything super crazy that I would be screaming about, oh my gosh, my engine's gonna explode. I'm gonna put this on the bench because I don't want this to get all dirty with the other parts. Pushrod. And then you can see on here oh shoot, I moved the camera. The length at which it says 6.6 inches, and then the wall thickness, 80 thou. There's still some debate on if I am gonna step up on wall thickness. It was recommended to me by some folks, but not necessarily like, holy cow, you're gonna die if you don't. So that might be a later venture. Oh, I can show you something cool too here. All right, this one's probably gonna be a freehand camera kind of vibe. Hello. So, on the top of that valve, where that rocker was contacting, you can see a line scribed across the top of that valve. That, some people would call that a witness mark, but that's just basically letting me know that every time that rocker arm comes down, it's hitting the center of that valve, which is great, good success. That means that some of my guesstimation here is correct. So that's always good to see. All right, I'm gonna spin the engine over. You guys let me know when I'm on the right position here. Are we there yet? Are we almost there yet? Okay. How close are we? Just tell me when that lifter starts to move. Oh, there's one. That's not the one that we're after. Come on. Exhaust valve. Oh, here she's going up. Maybe just a kiss more. Still lifting, huh? Still lifting. Still lifting. Still lifting. It looks like it's about done there. A little bit more. Swag. Well, thanks for telling me, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, GoPro for the win. Also, at the time of this recording, it is currently 5:29. Today is the first day that my first video launches on YouTube, so let's go watch that quick while I do the initial release. All right, that's finna do it for today. You'll notice I have a nice clean sweatshirt on because this is not being recorded at the same time. So I actually thought about recording an outro this time. Well, let's go. I'm doing this thing, so maybe next time we'll actually get some stuff done, if you know what I mean.